Hey lovelies, welcome back. My name is Ronji. If this is the first video you're ever watching on this channel, this has been my journey weight loss, which I have struggled with for a long time. But I'm happy that I'm making progress and I'm proud to share the progress with you. Just suppose you're looking to lose some weight yourself, you're looking to better your health in any capacity. This has been my interest. This will be my pleasure inspiring you to do that which is best for your health, all right? And so thank you so much for joining us today. And today, lovelies, I'm not going to explain my exercises. You can watch them. They're quite simple. I've explained them before. You know what I like, what I don't like. If you don't know, go review some of the videos that I've done. This has been my routine. I try to do different kinds of exercise every day, okay? So today I'm going to share my routine with you, but alongside that, that's not the only thing I'm going to share. I also wanted to tell you a story, all right? I wanted to share with you guys what inspired me to start wanting to be more healthy. What snapped me out of it, all right? What made me say, okay, this is it. I'm going to start exercising. I'm going to start eating healthy. I'm going to lay off all the junk meals. I'm going to start eating quality food and in the right quantity. I'm going to tell you the story of why I made this decision. And I don't know if you're going to relate. I would love to hear your story, but there is something that happened back then in my life that I would like to share with you, even as you continue to watch what I did today. Some of the exercises that I did, I don't like doing them, like these jumping jacks that I'm doing right now. I don't like them, okay? But then, as I said, we don't only have to do what we love. Sometimes we mix it all up because it's all helpful towards our journey, towards bettering our health. Now, sometimes back about 3-4 years ago, I started experiencing these very sharp pains on the left side of my chest. All right. And somebody told me that is where the heart is located. And so I got scared. I started thinking, what am I getting into? What is getting into me? And so whenever I would go lie down on the bed after a long day, I would suddenly feel a very sharp, painful, very uncomfortable and painful pain, piercing. It's like a piercing pain on the left side of my chest. And the pain would last for about 15 seconds. At the beginning, it would last for between 10 and 15 seconds, but then it progressed. There's a day it lasted for 30 seconds, and let me tell you, lovelies, that was a long 30 seconds of my life. Honestly, I feared for my life. I said, I don't know what this is. It could have been anything. It could have been pneumonia. It could have been a symptom for pneumonia. It could be a symptom for any cardiac arrest conditions. I didn't know, but I wasn't ready to even go and find out. Because one thing that got to me is that whatever it is serious, and one day this pain, this piercing pain, might come and not go away. Because it used to come, it lingers for those seconds, and while it is in existence, I couldn't breathe in. I couldn't take full breaths. I don't know if you understand me. I couldn't inhale properly, fully, and so I would take very short breaths, which made me so uncomfortable and scared. And whenever it lifted, whenever it left, whenever the pain went away, that is when now I could breathe in deeply and nicely as I should. And so that one incident scared me. It happened severally until one time it went up to 30 seconds, and I said, no, no, no. This is something that I don't want to live with. This is something that is scaring me. And if my weight is adding onto it, I'm going to do something about it, okay? Because you know how we love life, because especially after we've given life. All right, you're thinking about your children, you're thinking about your family. You're like, no, if there is something that I can do in order to have this condition go away, whatever condition it is, I'm going to do it. And so that snapped me out of it. And I said, no, baby, you have to do something about it. You have to check on your diet. You have to do. I've grown up knowing what the right diet was, knowing what the right drinks were. But you know, as it is, you want to feel life. You want to feel good. You want to eat everything that is sweet. You want to consume everything that is delicious. And we know everything that is delicious and sweet out here is not healthy. All right? And so I talked to myself. I had a conversation with myself and I said, I need to do better. And so I started by walking. When I was starting these exercises, when I decided now this is it, let me change my life towards being better, I started with walking, just taking brisk walks. Near our estate, I would walk in the morning, about 20 minutes in the morning. I would walk again in the evening. I couldn't run, I couldn't jog. Up to now, I don't feel so comfortable about jogging. It's one exercise that I really don't enjoy doing it, although right now I can jog, okay? But when I was starting, I just decided to start with walking and see how it goes. And after some time, I started feeling my body was becoming lighter, and then I incorporated, sorry, I incorporated clean eating, whereby I eliminated all junk food, and I decided I'm gonna stick with healthy meals, okay? Foods rich in fiber, that is vegetable, legumes, beans, dengu, all that. And then I decided I'm gonna have to reduce my portions when it comes to carbohydrates. Foods like ugali, chapati. I eliminated most of my wheat products. All right. Not all, I still do chapati at least once or twice a month, but majority of it that I used to do like frequently, I decided to lay it off. And so far so good. So far so good. The pains went away. The sharp pains that were piercing me on my left side of the chest, they eventually went away when I started working out, when I started clean eating, drinking plenty of fresh and clear water. The pains disappeared. And so up to date, I've never investigated to know what they were. I once discussed them with my doctor, and he smiled and laughed, and I even shared my fear. I said, I don't want it to be anything to do with heart attack or any cardiovascular condition. I don't want it to be so. And then he said, how would you know unless you do a test? There is a test he was recommending for me to do, an ECG test. I really thought hard about it. I said, okay, I'm going to do it, but give me some time. During the time that he gave me about, I said, you can take 3 to 4 days and then go do the test. I said, okay, before I go do the test, let me start doing something about my health, okay? Because I was not ready for it to be any condition that was going to turn out to be a serious condition. And to be honest with you, in my line of family, we've had people who've had these conditions that are lifestyle related. We are talking about hypertension, we are talking about diabetes, we are talking about, cardiovascular issues. And so it wouldn't surprise me if I turned out to have one or even all of those conditions, all right? But I said, let me do something about it before I could even confirm what it was. And when it disappeared, I said, thank God, I'm not even gonna look for it. No. I'm not looking for things that God has removed out of my way. I'm going to enjoy the health that God has now granted me, all right? And so I've never gone to do any of those tests, but that was one scary moment that I thought, let me try to, whatever it is, let me try to reverse it by just doing exercises, eating clean and making sure I'm on top of my health when it comes to everything that needs to be checked on. I would like to hear your story. If you're out there and you're watching me right now, you wish to do what I'm doing, or you've already started, or you are even way ahead of me. You are a pro, you are a trainer, you've done this several years, and you're even training other people how to work out, how to eat healthy. What is your story? What snapped you out of it? What made you say, this is what I'm going to pursue? What gave you that push? Okay, I would love to hear the story behind you starting to think about health more seriously and you taking health and lifestyle more seriously. What is it that made you make that decision and said, no, from today I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna watch my meals, I'm gonna do whatever it is, I'm gonna take 3 liters of water a day, okay, like I do. I'm gonna be stress free. Stress is something else that adds on to, those conditions we've mentioned up there. What is the one thing that motivated you to decide to be better for yourself and to do better for yourself? I would love to hear your story. Please share with me in the comment section. I would really love to hear your experiences. Now, as regarding today's exercises, I think at this point, I'm still not sure if I'm getting this move correctly. My legs look funny going down while I lift this precious weight of mine, which I said is weighing about 6 kgs. I love this weight. It has helped firm my hands. it's continuing to farm my body generally. With weights, it's one of my favorite exercises, but I'm not sure about this move I'm making right here. Please let me know in the comment section if you are a pro and you're watching this. Give me your take on it. I love the move, but I'm not sure about how I'm placing my legs. They look shaky and funny. They don't look like they're going the way they're supposed to go. I'm not so sure, but anyway, today I had to do what I had to do, and I'm so happy. I'm so tired at this point. I'm thinking, let me go home. It's time to go home. It's time to go prepare to go to work. But before I go, I need to share with you the meal that I had during the day. As usual, I don't take breakfast, so this was my first meal of the day. It came at around noon. It's a avocado salad mixed with tomatoes, onions, avocado, and 2 hard-boiled eggs. And then there is some chili sauce that I added on top, which I love the taste. And these are the photos for the day that I took. After workout, we clean out really nice and we feel good about ourselves. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. I would really appreciate your support, and God bless you.